Conrad or Jeremiah. It's like you're sitting there, do you want shit or garbage? Don't piss me off, bitch. Don't piss me off. Marriage. But we have the character that's going through depression. We have the other character that is the happy-go-lucky. And then we have Ginny. Sorry, I mean Belly. I fear I've seen this film before. Oh my god, I don't know how to start this video, okay? It's summertime. I'm a mood reader, so what a better way to spend my summer than reading The Summer I Turned Pretty for the first time. I'm just gonna get into it. Most I know about this series has been against my will, mainly from TikTok edits, because even if I don't care about the show, I'm still gonna get information back. Out of context, sure, but we all know you can't go anywhere without being spoiled, and you just wanna stop using your phone. But is it being spoiled if I didn't care to watch it in the first place? I know about like certain relationship dynamics and plot points. I know what characters like go together. Outside of that, I don't really know what's going on. Maybe I do know it. Let's see. Let's get into what I do know. I know that we have our main character and she is in love with brothers and it's a love triangle, which already pissed off. And now they go to this beach every summer. She has an annoying older brother. She has an annoying best friend, and someone's dead and a beach house is being sold. And that's where it stops. Now, off the bat, I'm already irritated. I hate love triangles. What does YA thrive on? Love triangles. YA cannot breathe without a love triangle or enemies to lovers. It's highly irritating. Both of those tropes irritate the hell out of me. On top of the love triangle being brothers. Gross. Personally to me, I think it's gross. You live your life. You live your life. That's gonna do you live your life. That's gonna nothing to do with me. And because she's in love with brothers, the idea of the beach being called Cousins Beach, again, pisses me off. Why cousins? Why cousins? Cousins? She's dating brothers and the beach is called Cousins. Am I the only one that's getting like weird vibes? Like they all treat each other like family. She's in love with brothers. Beach they go to is called Cousins. And the one thing that pisses me off the most, why is her nickname Belly? How did we get to Belly? We couldn't. Izzy's right there. L. It's a stretch. L is cool too. Her nickname is Belly. Belly. We're going with Belly. At her age of 15, we're going Belly. Cool. Okay. I need to get these books off my shelf. Okay. But I want to read through them first. Okay. This is my attempt to get rid of my physical TBR. And these books were gifted to me by Simon Teen. Thank you, Simon Teen. I got the 2 movie covers and We Always Have Summer, the show adaptation cover just came out, so I got these way back when they only had the 2 show adaptation covers. And Simon Teen gifted them to me, and I still hadn't read them, so I'm gonna read them now. I know season 3 is coming out, So I started reading them while I was at work. So what a better time than to just start them now. Each audiobook is about 6 hours long, so it shouldn't take me that long to get through them. I'm doing this thing to get through audiobooks because I'm not really an audiobook reader. I pick the books that I don't really care about reading, and then I find their audiobook, and then I go on my merry way to work, and I just put one headphone in. So I started the summer Ted Pretty on my way to work. And I didn't have a long shift today, so most of the day was spent with one headphone in the ear. I will say it was a little bit of a struggle because I didn't know there would be flashback points in the books, so I had it set at like 2.5 speed. So sometimes she would say the age right after the chapter, be like, oh, chapter 10, age 10 or whatever, and I was not paying attention, so I would be like so confused as to like what happened when. But yeah, let's just get into like my little review of The Summer I Turned Pretty, because I did finish it. I was listening to it and I was like, okay, I do like the person that's doing the audio. I like their voice, like they're reading it very well. And then I was reminded, oh yeah, Lola, they had Lola do them. They had Lola do the new audiobooks. Of course they did. You did a great job, Lola. You did a great job. Made the listening of it a little more tolerable, so thank you. I'm constantly having to remind myself that they're teenagers. They're teenagers. They're teenagers. They're gonna be dumb. They're gonna be stupid. They're gonna say dumb and stupid things. But dear God, like I read YA all the time. So I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit there and be like, oh, these stupid teenagers, and why would you do that? And oh, this book sucked because they're dumb. No, they're teenagers. They're supposed to be dumb. But God, I cannot stand how male-centered Belly is. And it's not her fault, okay? She's surrounded by boys. Every summer, she's surrounded by boys. She has an older brother and then 2 boys that are right around his age, and they hang out all the time. Yeah, being the odd girl out at such a young age, that's expected. I guess like I'm a different type of person where it's like at a certain point it's like I'm done seeking your approval. I'm gonna go hang out with other people. Like we gotta find her some girls to hang out with. There's gotta be some girls on this beach so that she can hang out with, because this is getting a bit much, okay? Like you see, she's struggling every day to keep up with them. I'm like, no, we need to find her somebody else to hang out with. She needs more female friends other than Taylor. Taylor sucked a little bit. Yeah, she sucked. Also just as male-centered, if not more annoying. I can't. Like there's gotta be something else going on in Belly's life other than boys. Gotta be something else. You got any hobbies? Any hobby at all? You got any ambitions? What do you want to be in life? Like, what are we got to do something else, because it can't just be boys. It can't just be stupid boys. It can't just be boys. And I think, like, I read a lot of, like, adult romance. And obviously, I do read a lot of straight adult romance, more than I think I read queer adult romance. But it's like, there's always a B plot of, like, oh, this thing is going on in my life. Not for Belly. Belly, it's just boys. It's just boys, and, like, oh, my dad kind of sucks. Oh, and this woman that's basically my aunt is dying, but, like, her sons, no, Belly, no, I can't. And then I remember, oh, God, they're all teenagers, so they're not really concerned with anybody else but themselves, right? Not really. Because it's just one chapter after another of going, oh, my God, Jeremiah, oh, my God, Conrad, oh, my God, Jeremiah, oh, my God, Conrad, oh, my God, Conrad, oh, my God, Jeremiah, oh, my God, my brother's so annoying, oh, my God, my dad sucks, oh, my God, Suzanne and my mom are there, and my mom kind of sucks, but Suzanne's amazing, and she's great, and she's awesome, and oh, my God, Cameron, hi, Cameron, oh, my gosh, Conrad, oh my God, Jeremiah, oh my God, Taylor is so annoying. She's so annoying. Oh my gosh, Conrad, oh my God, Jeremiah. I can't keep doing this. I don't think I can make it to the next one. I don't think I can unless I put it on 3 speed. And like I'm at a point where it's like everybody deserves better. You all need therapy severely. It's like God forbid your mom has like a mute personality, you know? She's kind of like there. She's kind of just okay. She's kind of one note. But we hate mom. She's just mom. And like being stuck in another character dynamic where it's just a girl obsessed with boys and I don't see how in any way I'm supposed to see her and root for her being with anybody. I don't root for her being with anybody. Actually, I root for her going to see a therapist, honestly. Because like I see people talk about the show and they're like, I'm team Jeremiah, I'm team Conrad. I'm like, are these the only options? There's nobody else? Nobody else. Only them? Like, so what, we have Jeremiah, who's like the lucky go, happy, always trying to keep people's moods up no matter what. He's always trying to just, like, keep it positive, keep it up there. And then you got Conrad that's incredibly depressed. And in this love triangle-ish, you have one character that's the happy-go-lucky. You have the other character that's going through something, a little bit of depression, a little bit of depressive episode. But with Conrad and his depression, it's just clear that he just keeps, like, he knows how Belly feels about him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about how Belly feels about him. He's only, like... It's like this weird mindset of like, oh, I'm doing this for her and she needs to stay away from me. Then also you spend half the time like manipulating her emotions because you know she would do anything for you. It's so weird. And he's older and it's so weird. It's such a weird dynamic because it's like, you know, exactly. It's like, you know, you cannot show up for her, but you're going to keep placating her despite knowing the feelings that are there. It's gross. And I don't like Conrad. And then I already know for other reasons why I don't like Jeremiah. Because, again, that has been spoiled for me based on edits. But we have the character that's going through depression. We have the other character that is the happy-go-lucky. And then we have Ginny. Sorry, I mean Belly. I fear I've seen this film before. But, like, I feel like that's all I can say on book one. That's all I can say on book one, other than, like, oh, poor Cameron. Poor Cameron, a little bit. Poor mom. Poor Suzanne. Question, do all the dads suck in this book? So, like, both of their dads just, like, kind of suck, right? So, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna read It's Not Summer Without You while playing my Switch, because reading audiobooks and playing video games is like, why didn't nobody tell me about this? Why didn't nobody tell me about this new aspect of multitasking? Y'all were holding out on me, because I'm not an audiobook girly, but this year I'm like, oh, no, I can do it, because I used to think I was the type of person that didn't have the attention span to pay attention to an audiobook. No, I do. I can, still works, because contrary to popular belief, audiobooks do count as reading. You're using the same parts of your brain as you would if you were reading a physical book. Don't believe me? Listen to a scientist, but I doubt you'll listen to a scientist because you're already not listening to me. But tomorrow I'm going to sit outside, I'm going to read It's Not Summer Without You while playing my Switch. They just added Peter Pan, so I'm going to finish that quest and get him on the island, get him in my village, in the hot Texas sun on my air-conditioned patio. Most positive thing I can think about this experience, because, like, I've never read the To All the Boys series, but I have seen the movies, and I have watched XO Kitty. I do think that she's a good author. Like, my hatred for the book has nothing to do with Jenny Han as a writer. She's a good writer, to the point where it's like, yeah, these are teenagers, and I hate teenagers. So she did a good job, and the audiobooks go by so fast. I put that thing in cut time. We're out of here in 3 hours. So, but yeah. On to book 2, I guess. I could turn the mic on right now, but I don't feel like it. So the audio might be weird, but that's fine. I'm 51% through. Reading it at 2 times speed, I get through it in like 2 hours. The book's like 6 hours. I have like 2 more hours of listen time. But I do need to finish this before Love Island comes on. It's episode 15. And Huda is still in the house. So also I'm going to charge my camera because my camera's dying. So last book, We'll Always Have Summer. Yay. Hello, hi. We are on book 3 now today. We'll Always Have Summer. We finished It's Not Summer Without You. Fitting title, considering most of it we don't get to go back to the summer house and Suzanne is dead. R.I.P. Suzanne. You were a joyous personality and your son takes after you. Amen. I have to say, the amount of times that we label Conrad as this amazing guy, I've only seen him be the exact opposite of that. You know who's been amazing and like very like her trying to keep like good vibes, good energy? Jeremiah, which just seems like his personality. Again, I don't care about your love feud between either of them. I've never seen the show, and I hate love triangles. Let me get that let me remind you again. Let's start off with the character that ignored me the most, Taylor. Some aspects of it, it's like she's trying to get her friend out of this depression. I get it. But also Taylor is just as shallow, self-centered, selfish, and boy crazy as Belly. That half of the time, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I get, like, wanting to feel important in your friend's life, but also, like, not everything is about you, bitch. Not everything's about you. Like, how distant of a friend is Belly those 9 months out of the year before she goes back there for summer? It's 3 months out of the year. 3 months out of the year about this damn beach in this damn beach house. Maybe because I'm older, years feel so long to me. Like, already this past we're in month 6 of 2025. It's felt like 3 years have gone by. And then also one day, all at the same time. 3 years in one day, all at the same time. Like, what Belly is 100% still the same selfish, chaotic girl. Like, girly pop. You should help Conrad for the sake of, I don't know, his fucking mental state. Not for the sake of, oh, maybe he'll like me again. Like, we don't care. I don't care, actually. Again, it's coming back to Ginny and Georgia. Like, I'm just reading Ginny and Georgia. A lot of everyone's emotions are surrounded about these two boys and what they think of them. And, oh, my God. And we're not really taking into account, like, obviously the way they act based on what's going on in their life. Like, are we all, like, halfway forgetting that Suzanne is dying? Oh my God, Conrad's doing this. Conrad's being such a Conrad. His mother is dying. Jeremiah. His mother's dying. Like, let's talk about prom. Conrad, obviously not wanting to go outside to be social, even though maybe that's something you should do in times like this, is try to go outside and be social and not, like, pretend like everything's noble, but, like, live your life. Belly asking him to prom because of course she will. Who else will she ask? She's only obsessed with one person who cannot give her the time of day because, again, his mother is dying. And then him doing that for her, but then making it probably one of the worst prom experiences she's ever had in her life. Like, you only get, like, what, like 1 or 2 times you get to go to prom, and this time you go to prom, you go with the one who's just because he's there. Like, it's miserable. It's just a miserable experience. Like, you're sitting there and you want to try to enjoy this moment, but then he's sitting there and all he could think about is, like, his mom. And he's, like, barely giving her the time of day while they're there. He doesn't want to dance. He doesn't want to do anything. I'm like, well, why the fuck did you come here? Because we know Belly is not going to give up on this idea of him going to prom with her so she can have a good time. She just wants him to be there, but he's not there. Like, he's there, but he's not there. So what experience did you want to get out of that, Belly? Like, I don't understand. Like, no taking into consideration his feelings. Like, maybe, like, why he would say no. He only says no because he doesn't even really like me like that. Like, no, maybe he says no because he's fucking depressed. Maybe it's depression. Maybe Jeremiah should have took you to prom because at least he would have been fun. At least he would have been fun. It would have made a good experience for you. No, she's obsessed with Conrad. And I've seen in the show the clips where, like, she starts dating Jeremiah, and then, like, Conrad's still there. Like, you can't just erase him. He's just standing there. And even Jeremiah knows, like, oh, you're gonna go back. Like, I'm expecting it. Like, I'm fucking expecting it. Everyone deserves therapy. Everyone deserves better. Their dad sucks. Mom's going through it. Jeremiah is the glass child. Conrad is depressed, and Belly is self-centered. Doesn't remind you of anybody at all. Just taking a guess. But I do love being stuck in the middle of this energy that Conrad is just an amazing guy. He's so good at everything. He's so good at blah, blah, blah. I'm like, most thing I've seen him be good at is take a test. He's passes exams. Other than that, he kind of sucks. And this, like, it's like this weird manipulation of Belly's feelings, because I understand you're all teenagers and you're all trying to process your feelings at the same time, but also it's like this, like, stop doing this push and pull shit with Belly, because she's young, she's vulnerable, she will just follow whatever lead is going on. Like, she's just so not stable. She's not stable at all. Because, girl, you stole that necklace from his dorm room. I did laugh when he kissed Belly. I did. Because I was like, okay. And when they were, like, outside of, like, wherever Conrad was taking tests at, and he kissed her, and then she runs to Conrad, because of course she does. God, I hate love triangles. I hate it so much, because you all suck. And this is Book Jeremiah talking. Book Jeremiah, I'm like, he's chill. You also deserve better. Go find somebody else. Because she's not, no. And they both need therapy. Let them be toxic together. That's nothing to do with you, Jeremiah. Go do something else. Go do anything else. Focus on you, man. If I hear the word Belly one more fucking time, I cannot stand that damn nickname. We're going to get into book 3. We'll always have summer, right? Is that what It's not always summer really said. It's not summer without you really said, well, fuck Steven. Fuck Steve. They really said, fuck you, Steven. They really did. Like, you want to talk about left out. Damn. Marriage? Please tell me she's dreaming. Please tell me she's dreaming. Marriage. Marry me. Bitch, I swear to God. Mirage? After you cheat, bitch, you cheat on me and you show up and you get down on one knee. I'm grabbing a baseball bat and I'm beating you upside the head. The fuck is you talking about marry me? Is this a dream? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Then why'd you cheat on her? Then why'd you have sex with somebody else? Were you drunk? What? God help me. I'm gonna read the gayest book after this. I'm gonna read the gayest book you've ever seen in your life. Watch me. What the fuck are we doing? Is that why? Because I saw more promo for season 3. What the fuck is going on? Kill me. End it. We've taken an hour recess. I've taken an hour-long recess to reassess and cope with the situation at hand. I wish it never happened. I wish we could have like a normal summer where maybe I'm in everybody's perspective. Just feelings instead of, I don't know, pulling out a ring thinking that solves all problems. Because I'm sorry, Jeremiah, after your father cheated on your mother, did you think them staying together was the best idea? Did you think everything was chill after that? Because it clearly wasn't. I don't know what fucking Candyland he lives in. Mr. Happy-go-lucky positive all the time. We've passed the threshold. And Belly's dumb, unstable ass. Of course she's gonna say yes. Because she just want to feel pain. And guess what? When we get to the wedding, and Conrad's there, oh, what will she do now? I will never read another love triangle ever again. Somebody kill me. No, I have to read Lore of the Tides. Is that one even a love triangle? Oh my God, end it. End my life. End it right here and now. Strike me down. Do it. I don't want this to be the last book series I read before we go off to war. Someone strike me down now. I just feel like the type of fights we're having right now about whether we pick Conrad or Jeremiah, it's like you're sitting there, do you want shit or garbage? Don't piss me off, bitch. Don't piss me off. Most love triangles, it's like, oh, there's one good, great option. There's one that's kind of shitty. This one, they're both shit. They're both kind of shit. I don't know. No, Lola, no, I'm done, Lola. Lola, I'm over it. Lola, you are a perfect reader, perfect narrator. I wanted to kill myself the entire time, Lola. I wanted to be done with you and everyone in this book, Lola. I can't. Oh my God. This book took a turn I didn't see coming at all. At all. How did we get here? How did we get here? I think if you do not correctly define what you think is a break or a breakup before you do the break or the breakup, all bets are off. What do you define as a break? Is a break, hey, we're going to see other people for a minute. If we come back to each other, we come back to each other. If we don't, whatever. Is it, hey, I don't want to see you for a little bit. Please don't hook up with anybody else. Or is it, hey, I don't want to see you for a little bit. If you do hook up with somebody else and we don't come back to each other, fine. If we do come back to each other, fine. Like, is it, you need to define it or else all bets are off. Now, I will say though, if you are emotionally invested during the breakup and then you come back to each other and get angry when the other person hooks up with somebody else, then well, duh, yeah. I don't like that we forgive Taylor, but I'm also not good at forgiveness, so besides the point. All her friends are stupid. All her friends are equally as stupid. If my friend came up to me and said, hey, he cheated on me, we're getting married, I'm slapping the shit out of her. I'm slapping her across the face. For a second, I was like, is it crazy to think that Jeremiah would propose marriage as a solution to cheating, if we want to call it cheating? Because one second they say they're on a break, another second they say they're broken up. If you are a Jeremiah truther, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I do not care whether you love Jeremiah, whether you hate Jeremiah, whether you love Conrad, whether you hate Conrad. I hate them both. They both suck. They're both, like, shitty options. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I definitely read better romance books. Like, I think, like, yeah. As someone who doesn't date, I definitely read better romance books. I don't think, like, oh my god. Jeremiah thinking that marriage is the answer to cheating would make sense, considering his father did the exact same thing. Despite him being the classic man throughout this entire process and not planning any part of the wedding and just making Belly, the other 19-year-old, 18, 19, how old are they? 18, 19-year-old, plan the wedding is absolutely insane. The fact that they planned it up until the day is even more crazy. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, Jenny, what's wrong? I need to sit down with every single one of her friends and sit there and look at them and like, are we going to sit here and pretend like this is a good idea? If you are my friend and you came up to me and you still went through with it, I'm not aiding and abetting into this. Anything goes wrong, you know where to find me. I promise I won't say I told you so. I'll just think it. But I'm not going. Absolutely not, I'm not going. I'm the type of friend that's like, do not tell me about your relationship problems. I will tell you to break up with him every single time. Every single time. I'm so sorry. We are so much cooler. We are so much cooler together. Why would you stay with him? He cheated. If we're still calling it cheating. Because if we're calling it cheating, then you didn't break up. You were on a break that you didn't define properly. But then, another part of the book, they still named it breaking up. So I don't know. I don't know the logistics. Okay. But we love each other. You haven't graduated college, and he cheated on you. And people heard. People were listening outside the door when he cheated on you. Because it's like, you know that if Ross had got down on one knee and proposed to Rachel after the 24-hour break they had, less than 24-hour break they had, you would be irate. But for some reason, y'all sit there and still justify Jeremiah's behavior. Absolutely insane to me. Like, don't piss me off, man. Don't piss me off. It's not even the fact that, like, he slept with somebody else. It's you coming back while we're on a break, you slept with somebody else, and you don't tell her. You don't say anything. You don't say, like, I did, like, somebody else while we were over there, blah, blah, blah. You didn't say a word about it. That's what makes me the most mad. And then you choose to propose. The audacity of man. The audacity of a man. But if I was Belly's friend, I would want no part in this farce. Like, I'm not doing it. I will not be a witness to this at all. I feel like Jess from Gilmore Girls, when he's yelling at Rory, like, that's how I feel. Like, I already think enough about, like, following a boy to college is already, like, following your partner to college, live your life, shit, like, yeah. Hopefully you transfer somewhere good. But it's like, we all know what this is, right? We all know she's sitting here isolating her emotions for Conrad, whether it be pain or love or whatever, to be with Jeremiah. And I'm like, okay, so Conrad causes you a type of emotional pain. You're mad at him. You go date his brother. And then Jeremiah causes you an amount of emotional pain, and you marry him? That is an extreme level of avoidance that I could never entertain. I could never entertain. For a man? No. And like at every point of it, she's just thinking about Conrad. So I don't see. And like at every point, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like everybody's just being stupid. Like Jeremiah, knowing how Conrad feels about Belly, knowing that you also have feelings for Belly, you're gonna leave them isolate. You're gonna leave them in like the same house together. And Belly's the type of character that contradicts herself at every turn. Like she'll say something out loud, and inside her head, we know she's a liar. Like we know she's lying. Like she'll be like, I can't even think of a proper example, but she'll always like say something out loud, and in her head, she's like backtracking it immediately. Like once like an adult denies her something, she wants to front like she knows everything, and then goes back into her head, and she's like, I don't know how to plan a wedding. No shit, that's what your mom told you. That's where your mom said she wasn't going. And I wish she would have stayed on that. I wish she would have stood on business and not go to that fucking wedding. That's what I would do. My kid comes up to me and like out of nowhere and it's like, oh, we're getting married. I'm like, oh yeah? Okay, bet. So we're gonna get your clothes. Where are you staying? You're gonna live together, right? You've never even lived in an apartment together, dating. You want to get married. We're moving your stuff out. Amelia, you know where the house is, but give me the key. I'm like, you know where the house is, but you're moving out. Like, I'm not living. You two are not gonna be married under my roof. Are you out of your mind? No. Yeah. You take your stuff and y'all go live together. Like, go do it. Do the thing. Do the big thing that you want to do. You want to be like a big girl? The constant theme of wanting to feel like an adult. You want to do that? Go do it. Get your stuff, babe, but I'm not going. I will not be going to the wedding. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so dearly. If anything happens, you know where the house is. You know my phone number, but I will not be I will not be helping you. No. Because you sound crazy. Yeah, go do it. Why do I have to sit here and do it with you? I don't have to do that. I don't have to be subjected to that. Are you kidding me? No. And now we flipped it on his head because every other chapter was her like talking about how she wants to feel like a kid again. Like, I bet you do. But now since they own the Cousins Beach house, they're like, this is our like little safe haven again, except Conrad's there all the time. And Jeremiah, being the intellectual he is after cheating on his girlfriend and then proposing to his girlfriend, he says, I'm going to leave my girlfriend alone in a house with a boy that I know she's in love with because he's talked to me about it because we've talked about it and we're both in love with the same girl. I'm going to leave them together in the Cousins Beach house. I'm going to leave and see like nothing wrong happens. And then I'm going to get mad later whenever she doesn't want to marry me. And wants to marry me for my brother. And like the entirety, like there's a lot of her saying like, I love Jeremiah because he's my best friend and would never treated me and no one would ever treat me the way Jeremiah treats me. I'm like, yeah, Conrad never cheated on you, babe. Like, Conrad never cheated on you. You're correct. You're correct. You're kind of right. Shit. Ugh. How do people like this? And as much as I don't like Taylor, thank you for calling Conrad out on his bullshit. You did one thing right, girl. No, but I get in book 2, Taylor trying to get her out of her depressed funk. But it's like, are you more depressed that Suzanne died? Or are you depressed that Conrad just, like, is isolating himself? Because, again, he's depressed that his mother is dead. Like, why are we forgetting that part? Conrad hates me. Conrad this, me and Conrad. Conrad's mother is dead. He's going through something, okay? Now that I finished the entire series, it feels like a guidebook to hate straight people. That's what it feels like. But then again, I have to remember they're teenagers. They're teenagers. I spent the last 36 hours in a state of existential dread between episodes of Love Island, which this season, I still don't like Huda. I don't care. I don't like Huda. I don't like Jeremiah. I don't like Ace, but Ace is funny. I don't like how we're treating Shelly and Alandria. I don't like it. The season's... Yeah, the second they didn't kick Huda out of that house, I checked out mentally. But in between episodes of Love Island and reading this book, I cannot stand your feelings anymore. I can't take it. I can't. My God. Like, you want a guidebook to hate straight people? Read these books. Do it. Read these books. You'll get there. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I think Jenny Han is a good writer because she wrote teenagers so perfectly well because I hated every single one of them. I didn't hate Jeremiah until he cheated, though. Yeah, that's where it stopped. Belly was selfish and annoying. Conrad placating Belly's feelings and, like, playing with her emotions. Conrad playing with Belly's emotions constantly, knowing that he's going through something. I don't really talk enough about the parents in this because I don't think I care that much. Yeah, I don't think I care that much. I will say, though, in Jenny Han's writing, this is, like, my masterclass for writing irritating characters. I'm a Virgo, okay? I strive for perfection even though I'm not good at it. And I know I'm not good at perfection at all. Like, editing YouTube videos, there will always be something missing because it's just me. And I will get irritated real fast trying to edit a YouTube video. I will. Like, there's a level of laziness that I will achieve every time because I'm like, at a certain point, I just stop caring. But with these books, like, this is so good. Like, if you want to write a teenage character that is extremely flawed, I would say read these and, like, study. I would say read YA and study. Even though there's a lot of, like, YA characters that I don't necessarily hate, I hated them. Which is strange, because I read YA all the time, and I don't necessarily hate a lot of YA characters unless, like, I'm supposed to hate them. These ones, it's just like, oh, they're all flawed. I don't know if I'm supposed to like anybody here. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't. But there are ways to write flawed characters where you like them. And maybe, like, some people like them, or, like, their likability is way more than their hateability. But there will be people that hate them. For them, I hate these people. I do. Makes me not want to have kids. Other than, everything else going on in the world. Like, there are like flawed characters like Jinx, for example. I love Jinx. There are people that will always like, but Jinx did this, Jinx did that. I love Jinx. Because Jinx is just a... Oh, look at her. She's bringing up Arcane again. Yes, I am. Jinx is just a product of her environment. You put her in a shitty environment, this is what you get. If she was given the privilege and the tools of people of Piltover, she wouldn't be like this. However, they dismantled their society so much to a point where they can't breathe air down there, and you're telling me this wouldn't be the outcome? And I'm supposed to be mad at her? There are certain points where I'm mad at her. I'm like, you didn't need to blow up the Capitol. But I understand why you did it. You have a mentally unwell person that Silco is constantly feeding bullshit to because of his own personal trauma. He's just forcing that back onto Jinx to make her not trust Vi. And then Vi's telling her something different. And based on everything she's grown up to know, on top of that, you have one of the enemies of the state sitting there canoodling with her sister. Like, yeah, I would also blow some shit up. Sorry. Not sorry. But I love Jinx because you see at any point where those flaws came from. And, like, for them, like, some of them, it's like, I still don't like you, and I know where some of your flaws came from. And I know where they originated. And I don't like them. At all. Are the books good? Yes. Do I like the characters? No. Am I supposed to? I don't know. But they're good nonetheless. Like, it's good writing. I'm not going to rate them. I don't think that matters right now. And most of this video will not make sense. Did I waste 36 hours of my life? Probably. And to the fans of The Summer I Turned Pretty, do not take this video personal. Because who the fuck am I? I'm just a girl that was gifted some books one day. And this is my immediate response to reading those books. So she's like, I don't know. Like, I don't find any of the actors. No, we're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there. I just don't get it. I'm like, them? What is so great about them? Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of guy friends that I grew up with. I had guy friends that I grew up with, and then I would see girls in like a younger grade be like, oh my God, they're so cute. I'm like, that one over there? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't get it. I really don't. It's like in a lot of these books, it's like, will Belly finally let Conrad go? Never. They are perfectly toxic for each other. That will never happen. We already knew this. You know that. As much as I am I love, like, if I'm getting a love triangle, then it's always going to be first come, first serve unless they prove me wrong. I never liked anybody. From page 1, I didn't care. And maybe that's because I'm reading it in my adulthood and I'm not like a 12-year-old girl. Maybe it's because if you're reading this at the age it's meant to, I'm also not a white 12-year-old girl, which this was written for a white little girl in mind, but we changed it to an Asian main character. Love that. Love that. A lot of this video is going to be nonsense. I'm going to let you know right now. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Will I watch the show? I don't know. I'll try. Will I gift these books away? Maybe. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll put them in a free little library. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what to do with these books after this. Am I getting a gifted copy of the show cover for We'll Always Have Summer? Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. I'm just God's favorite like that. Closing thoughts? Glad that's over? Girl, I really don't know how to end this video. I really don't. Here's all the things to follow me at. I have a bindery page. What's a bindery page? It is a website where I can post about books, but then I can also possibly become my own imprint, which is so cool. Here are a bunch of other books that were published under bindery. And if you want to publish some like black romance with me, you should subscribe to the bindery. It's free, or you can subscribe to one of these tiers. Support me as a creator. That would be awesome as well. Here's a link below. You can check out all the content over here. Here's a link. This is the link. It's also listed below. You can check out early access content over there. Sometimes I write stuff. I post anticipated book releases, and I also post about indie book finds because I love me an indie author. Follow me on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok. Information about me and my socials will be down below. Thank you, 17, for gifting these to me, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye! Finished editing the video. When I said that I hated everybody, I lied. I've seen a lot of edits of Cameron in Jurassic Park. I've seen a lot of edits of Cameron in Jurassic Park. Justice for Cameron.